Ni hao. This lecture is for a basic Tai Chi movements, which is a walk, Taiji Walk. See, the Taiji Walk is a very important, is for the, you have to maintain your balance. You have to shift the weight from one side into the other before you do the walking. So, and the shifting is very important. And bend the knees, shifting one side and then the other. As you see the line on the floor today, is for center line, I call that. And it's between your legs, in front, in the center of your body, I call that center line. When you walk, you do not step on the center line, like those models and just walk, walk, walk. No. And you have to put your foot on one side and then the other, between your center line. So, and how do we do it? And then that's what I'm going to show you right now. So, you on the weight on one side, step forward, put the heel down, shift forward, shift back, and put it in and step forward. So, how do we do it? And first, you would step to the side about shoulder width. You can always adjust your standing and get to your comfort zone, comfort position. Shift the weight to one side, which is on my right, and pivot the left. When you pivot about 45 degrees, between 45 and 60, and depends how your body feel, and better closer or open more, little more. So you just listen to your body and pivot your foot. After you pivot, and put your foot down and shift the weight to your left and bring the right foot in, tap in front of my left foot, and put the weight on the left foot, because you're gonna use your right foot to step forward. So the weight stay on the left foot, tap, and then step forward. When you step forward, put the heel down first, and then put down the heels, put down the foot. That is the time, shift the weight forward. This become horse stance. Now let me try it one more time. Sink to the right, step to the left, center yourself, and shift the weight to the right, pivot the left, and bring my right foot in, tap, and then step forward and shift forward. And the knees do not pass your toes. That's the standard horse stance. And thus, the foot step forward, point it where you want to go. I'm gonna walking straight. Now my foot pointed straight, and the back foot is supporting that. Now I have a salad stand right there. So from here, I'm going to walk forward, continue walk forward, but I have to pivot my right foot first and then become walking forward, which is have to shift the weight to the left foot, pick up the toe, and pivot the right foot out and put it down. So that becomes the support from the right. So from here and shift the weight to the back, pivot to the right, and pull my left foot in, and then step forward. Continue, shift back, pivot, and tap, step, and shift forward. Shift back, pivot, tap, and step forward. So for the walk, and you don't have to stop. When you pivot the left foot and just pull it in and then step forward. And same with the other side, pivot and pull it in and then step forward. So that is the balance of the walk. So when you hold it in, you center yourself and then step forward and thus continue walking. So that is the walk. And on this walk, you can always adjust your foot position, direction. Like this, and I pivot, step. When I shift to the front, I feel that it's not on the right angle, and then I just move my heel back a little bit, or I bring my front foot and in a little bit, or open more out. So. And that's adjustments. And same with this. And I can always adjust my back foot. And also, Taiji Walk, not just walk straight. And you can change directions, use this technique, shift your weight back and forth. See, when you stand right here, you want to turn directions to the left, to my left. What I need to do is shift to the back. Instead of pivot out, I pivot in. See, pivot in and pull my left foot in and then step forward. Now I change my directions. If I want to turn to the back, do the same thing. Shift to the back, pivot my left foot all the way in, and pick up the right foot, and step over. So when you pick up the right foot, step over, and still imagine that you have a center line between your legs. When you pick up, put your foot to the right, so you won't step on your center line. This becomes your center line right here. Say same thing here, and if I do corners, this corner, go to the back corner, pivot, step, and shift. And to that corner, shift, pivot, and step, push forward. To the back corner, pivot in, and pick up our foot, and shift forward. So, just wherever you want to go, and just turn, pivot your rear foot, and that will change your directions. So, very important is try not to step on your center line. See, when here, if I pull my front foot back, straight back, see, between my legs, you can put 2 fists in, about that wide. That means your shoulder width. Start, pivot, tap, step, shift, shift back, pivot, in and step. So that is the Taiji Walk. So, and you want to practice more on these movements, Taiji Walk, and they will use a lot. And whatever the movements you will use, Taiji Walk. So now I'm going to turn around, and you're going to follow me and walk back that way, okay? And start, step straight, stand straight, and then step to the left. Center yourself first, and shift the weight to the right, pivot the left, and bring it in, and step forward, shift forward. So, this is the Taiji Walk. So, and practice more, and that would help you build up your balance. And very important, when you shift the weight, put the weight slowly to one side. Once you feel that the weight's on that side, then pick up your foot, then do the step. Okay? And again, shift the weight to the front. More and more, pick up the back heel and bring it in. See, you can free. The foot should be free. And then step forward. So when you walk, starting from this position, and pivot, and the back foot, pull it in. When you pull it in, you can either tap before you step out, or just pull it in and step forward. Same thing. Pivot out, pull it in, and step forward. So you can just either and pivot and pull it in, tap, and then step forward. So that's the walk, and depends how you feel about it. And another thing is, I talked about in the back foot pivot 45 degrees. And it's between 45 and 60 degrees. And depends how you feel and how comfortable you feel it. So when you pivot and then step, just find your comfort zone for yourself. Or if you didn't pivot the right at the beginning, after you step forward, after you shift forward, and that's the time you can do some adjustments for your back foot. See, if you're too close, and when you shift out, you can move out a little bit. Or you can move your heel out, back a little bit. So for that reason, and you just feel how comfortable you are, what position you want to, and what angle do you like. And just step and then adjust. And you can always adjust the back foot, not the front. The front is where the direction is. The back is supporting the front. So that you do the adjustments from the back, either put in a little or out, or the heels. So that is the walk. And this one, and like I said before, Taiji Walk, you can use that for any directions and change directions. And thank you for listening, and thank you for coming to the class. 谢谢。